Still playing around with thing. All right, let's do it, man. All right, here we go. She's starting to dry up a little bit now. This is what we got. And I'm painting out a spray can now. You know what I'm saying? Check this out. Out of spray can now. Look at that. Y'all can't mess with me, boy. Stop playing with him. I don't care how I look. I just want it to look better, but it looks pretty good though. See that? Because I ain't putting that much time, and plus I'm using can paint, you know. So it looks good to come out of the can though, man. Check that out. Just gotta make sure you wet it up there good. It ain't even sanded smooth it should be. I don't care. I'm just trying to make it not look like this, you know. I'm satisfied with that compared to the way it looked, you know. Check that out, man. See that? Hope the rain doesn't come ruin my hood. Check that out though. Does look pretty good. Use some old cheap bulldog paint is what I use. Steel dog spray paint right here. Quick dry multi-purpose spray paint. I never had this paint. It was only $1.99 at the Roses department store. I'll show y'all the results. Now, this is the part of the hood. I'm gonna wait to paint this side. So I think it's gonna take about 2 cans for this hood. Good thing I did pick up 2 cans. Got us all picked up. I just trying it because I never used it before. No. So once this dries, sand this side over there and wipe it. Just kind of section it out. But look at there, man. Looks pretty good for a cheap paint. Coming out in a can. Like I said, if you're interested, look it up, Google it, or whatever. Called Steel Dog. Quick dry, advanced formula. So it dries up super fast. And that's what you want. And that's what you want right there. You know, it ain't gonna be perfect. For one, it ain't gonna be perfect because it's coming out of the can. But it will have you looking better. You know, if you look at it, it look better than the other side, man. Look at it, man. Come on now, stop playing with it. Look at it. Man, that look better. I feel more confident riding around looking like that, man, than looking like this, man. You know what I'm saying? Look at it, man. Yes, sir. Check this out, man. Yes, sir. Look at there. Just by painting like this. Look at the crowd, how wet. See, when you wet it up there good, you know, it depends. It'll be a little grainy, a little, because coming out in the can pressure. Sometimes you have to have something like the Rust-Oleum Turbo paint. Probably be better for if you're trying to wet it up there. Hey, what's going on, man? Yeah, I'm out here painting around a little bit, hoping it don't rain on half of my hood here. Thanks for stopping by, though, man. But here we go. Looks pretty good for to be coming out of the spray can. Like I said, the spray can ain't gonna lay it down and smooth. You might get a little graininess. You can always water sand it later on after the paint harden up some, 2-3 weeks. And you can buff it, wet sand, buff it, whatever. But you won't look like this no more, you know, so. You won't look this bad no more, you know. Man, that looks terrible over here, man. Stop playing with him. You know, so I just don't want to look like this. Like somebody poured some acid on the hood or something. Even though we know it's faded. Paint mixing in with rust and everything else, what that is. But man, you know, even though it ain't sanded as good as it should be, like I said, I ain't trying to put that much time into it. I just want to make it look better being using spray paint. And it looks a lot better. Like I said, I'm going to get this portion down here. Sand this off some next. And kind of paint that up in there right there. And I don't like that on that side, man. I'm going to sand that off. Paint this whole area. So what I'm going to have to do is some grease removing, acetone, alcohol, whatever. Move all this, sand it, and move all the grease from the side. I ain't gonna do it today because you're gonna have to remove any kind of wax. And I just waxed it with grills. So that's definitely got to be removed before I do anything with that side. But it don't look as worse as that hood did look from this side. As you can see, now the fender standing out more so than the hood. Yeah, man, plan on clearing the new paint. Yeah, man, I'm gonna try to get much of this off as I can right here. And put some rust, what do you call it, rusto and tar and wax remover. I prefer it to be flat, really. But this paint, it was so cheap. So that's why I shot it gloss on the hood. I may come back later on and put flat black. It ain't sanded as good as it should be sanded. Because I ain't putting that much time in it. Because the hood's bent over there. So I probably look up. I could just go to the junkyard and get another black hood. I done called my boy. See that we got a black hood out there. And yeah, I can get it right like that. So I'm just trying to make it look better, because I may end up pulling that hood off and just putting another hood up here. That could be my next move, especially if I get to another Jeep. I should have kept some of the parts from the other Jeep I had, but I didn't know I was going to do all this. Actually, I was planning on crushing this. See, my plan was to crush this truck, but I ended up keeping it. I was going to crush it. That's my plan. I only bought it to crush it up. So I said, well, I ain't going to crush it. You know, but my plans were to crush this and make a couple $100 out of it, you know. So that's the reason I didn't take none of the parts from the other truck, because I crushed that one. So I said, well, I'm gonna crush this one. So, but I didn't. I ended up didn't crushing it. So now I'm kind of playing around with it. It runs good though. Runs good. Just burnt some of the gas, man. I mean, that thing burned up some gas, man. But yeah, that paint looking better though. If y'all interested though, I got that paint from Rose's department store. It's called Steel Dog spray paint, quick dry, multi-purpose spray paint. It was on $1.99. I like the sprayers they got on. It's pretty cool sprayers. And yeah, I picked up 2 cans. I'm gonna go back and grab some more so I can paint the top. It's cheap, so I'm definitely gonna get about 8 cans. I actually shot the top of the fender right here, and it's already dry. Look at here. I just did that a few minutes ago, and it's already dry. See that? Quick dry. Definitely got to have some more of this. I like the way it dry up already. Yeah, y'all remember all that flaking was on top of the fender here? I sanded it off some and just shot it right quick. See there? Still can see a little. Well, I need to hit it again, but I ain't gonna hit it today. I just shot one good coat on it. And it looked better than the flaky clear coat coming off there. Even from this side, it looked better. And I don't care about it being real shiny either, you know. Just it could be a dull as far as I care. I just, you know, don't want it to look like this, basically. That looks horrible. So this side gonna definitely have to dry all the way up. Then I just sand this side down, wipe it off real good, and spray this side. I spray and meet right in the seam right here and blend it all together. In the seam, you won't be able to tell it. But yeah, looks good, man. Yeah, it looks real good. Check that out. Oh yeah. I'm kind of blown away how this paint turned out though. And especially I'm not spending that much time in it, because see, if y'all look back here, the hood is bent back here. I got a bent hood, need some body filler down to it, got some bents up in here. So I'm kind of like, you know, I might just pull the hood off, you know, to the junkyard. Sometimes you look up, go to the junkyard and find a black hood already in pretty good shape, and just throw it up there and don't have to paint it, just clean it up, you know. So for now, it's all right though, till I get everything coping steady. The next thing will be that top. The top got to be painted next up there. So yeah, man, I'm satisfied with cheap paint. Here we go, guys. This paint will only $1.99. Can't beat $1.99. Man, I know it ain't Rust-Oleum, but hey, it was $1.99 though. I'm going by what it called cheap. Way cheaper than Rust-Oleum. Tell you that much. Yeah, sir. It ain't half bad, man. If y'all look closely, nice gloss on it. I'll paint outside too. You know, you're gonna get a little bit of trash and stuff like that on it, but it still look better. You know, it ain't gonna be perfect. Not paint outside, but still, it look better than what it looked at first. I don't care what nobody say, man. You, you know, you gotta remember it looked like this at first. You know, and then it come from this to this. So now, you know, I feel more comfortable about driving it now, at least. I don't care if the paint ain't perfect. These don't look half bad. That's what it look like from a distance. See, y'all, you can see that, man? That thing sticking out a little bit. Even from a distance, man. Yes, sir. Ain't half bad now, though. So, that's all right. So I got to finish up. It look a little bit too cloudy today to do any more spraying. I just let that dry, and I guess I'll move to something else. It just the weather just ain't looking right, not for paint. But I did want to do that little part just to try out this paint, and it looks amazing to me. Even though I didn't have sand as good as it should have been, but it still look all right. You know, I'm not putting that much time into it. Like I said, I'll probably end up swapping the hood because it's bent up in here. But to time being, it can look better though. You know, until I go to the junkyard and snatch another one off, and man, give me a good deal on it. You know. Sometimes it ain't no need to waste time in the dents. By the time you buy the Bondo and do all the work and the sandpaper and stuff, sometimes it's cheaper to just get another hood. Especially find one that's already black, you know. So yeah, don't get too deep into it, man. Might get you a cheap hood. Somebody might let you have one about $50, you know. Oh, somebody let you have one. You can get a white hood to look good, a gold hood. It really don't have to be black. As long as it ain't got no dents and stuff in it, it'll look pretty good. All right, I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna hit you guys on the next one, man. And your boy is out of here. How's it look? Though? Hey, look, I use that cheap. Look at you, I use that cheap Dollar Tree sandpaper. See that? 2-inch. That's a cheap Dollar Tree sandpaper. I never thought it made that much of a difference in the sandpaper as long as you sanded doing thing. That sand is sort of stick, you know. Sure, ain't that much difference in the sandpaper. That's what I think. Hit that subscribe, man. I'm out of here. Peace.